Yeah, at the age of 10, we moved on Bloom. So I was living on Bloom Street. And it was really a wonderful manicured neighborhood where many Polish people lived there and Slavs. And we really cherished Christmas. Everybody had lights outside. They had the Christmas tree. Our choir at Ravanica, we would sing in the choir, and we would, the week before Christmas, we would go from house to house singing in the choir and eating wonderful Serbian meals at each house that we went to. The ladies on our block, there was 3 sisters, and they all were disciples of Father Solanos. They were all disciples of Father Solanos. And so they used to meditate and pray every afternoon on the porch. Christmas was totally celebrated. 12 years old, this means I'm born in 42. That's just when electricity started happening. So to see Christmas trees was a real rare thing. 40 years before I was born, there was no Christmas trees with lights or phones or electricity, you see. And Christmas dinner was, we would go to church, and while we were at church, Grandma was making, a lot of times it was chicken soup, a turkey, lamb, sometimes Zet, our relative from Canada, would bring a rabbit that he shot. And so at Christmas dinner, we'd have 12 to 20 people and maybe even a rabbit or a pheasant, you see. Because back in the day, chickens, you didn't just go get a chicken. You picked the chicken you wanted, then they slaughtered it, and then you took it home. My grandma raised chickens, so we fed the chickens and knew how the chicken was raised and fed before we ate it. So we always had our own chickens. Oh, my dad had the accordion and was playing the music all the time, you know, because I played accordion and I was starting to see signs saying accordion players go to jail, go to hell, you know. I says, America doesn't like accordion. I need a new instrument. By the time I was 14, I started playing the drums. He wanted me to play the accordion because an accordion player, you could hire an accordion player to go do a gig. He can play all the songs. You don't need a drummer. But a drummer needs an accordion player or some musician to play the songs. Well, when I was 14, he said my mother and me are both going out if there's a drum in the house. My teacher, Misha, said, Dad, Melvin, do you like your mother? He said, well, I love my mother as my mother, but I can't stand the son of a bitch because he didn't let me play accordion when I wanted to. And Misha says, well, you're going to be hated by your son because you're not letting him play the drums. And my dad said, shit, you're right. And then one day I came home, I looked through the front door, which was screened, and it looked like there was drumsticks in a practice band on the table. It looked like it. I'm knocking, my dad says, come on in, come on, get it. It's okay, we bought you a set of drums that said Gazapi. It's October, do you want it now or do you want to wait for Christmas? I said, I want it now. We went to Gazapi and got me a big 26-inch bass drum and a snare drum and a little cymbal. Right?